everybody, it's Ep11. Let's talk about it. This is Scandal Season 7, Episode 11. Y'all, this episode, I'm not gonna lie, Olivia was being petty as hell, and I was low-key here for that shit, okay? I was like, you know what? When Olivia picks one side or the other, I like her. She been waffling for 7 seasons, and she finally went 100% to the dark side, and I'm not gonna lie, her petty level was on 1,000. And I was 100% here for it the whole time. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, we start off right where we left off last week. Olivia walks into Millie's office and she's like, what did you do? What did you do? And she was like, bitch, I did what I had to do, okay? You out, Jake in, it is what it is. I know you kill Rashad. She was like, I did what I had to do. You know, I was putting the treaty in place and we wanted all of this. She was like, no, you didn't kill him because of a treaty. I know if you wanted something else, you would have put something else up. And she was like, I had nothing else to offer. She was like, you didn't do that because I made a bad decision. No, you didn't do that because of something. You did it because I was a bad president is what she was trying to say. And so Olivia was like, girl, you know they trying to break us up. And she was basically trying to play the mind games with Millie. And Millie wasn't here for the shit, okay? She was like, girl, it's time for you to go. You got to get out. Millie tells her, you have 1 week to resign or I will do a press conference in a week saying that you are terminated. Bye. And so Olivia looked at her like with them death eyes like, girl, you have fucked with the wrong person today, honey. And she got her stuff and she left out of the office. So the news in Washington is buzzing about this already. So David decides to go ahead and start vetting Jake since Jake has the job. So he meets with Jake and Vanessa. We get to see Vanessa. We ain't seen Vanessa in about a season. Jake and Vanessa are sitting with David and Jake tells David that he has an open marriage. So him and Vanessa have an open marriage. So basically Vanessa is sleeping with somebody else. He ain't got no problem with it. He said it like, you know, Vanessa, you know, she's sleeping with somebody else. You know, I just wanted to let you know what I'm saying? We got an open marriage and that's what. And then David was like, you know, it's no big deal. It's not like you asked Russian hookers to pee on you. I was like, light shade, Shonda. We see that light shade. Quinn and Rowan are at the house washing dishes and Quinn tells Rowan now is the time for us to get Olivia. She don't have the protection of the White House. She don't hold all the cards in her hand. We could bring a case against her. We could bring a case against her. We can get her put in prison for everything she's done. And so the dad is like, how you know, she control the news. She control what people put out there and see on the news. So how do you know, this isn't something that's controlled by her? And they continue to wash dishes. So Quinn is getting a little, weary, looking like, okay, maybe he don't wanna go through with taking Olivia down. He says, you don't know if she's in control or not. And if she's not in control, she's about to rise again. Rise, honey, like a phoenix. So over at QPA, a mid-level State Department employee, his name is Robert, he shows up and says that he was on his lunch break. He went to the ATM and he realized that he has a $12 million deposit in his account. And he don't know where it came from. He called the bank. The bank says that it was not a mistake. And then he got a text message that said, wait for further instructions. So he's trying to figure out what's going on. Charlie discussed it with Huck and Abby and they decide that they're going to go ahead and take the case, even though, they kind of sad because Quinn is not around. Millie goes to visit Jake at B613 and he's telling her all of my resources are your resources. We have the top this, we have the top that, all of this different stuff. And when they're talking to each other, everything starts to break and, the lights start to flutter and everything starts to go off all the computers. And then we flash to Olivia. She's sitting in her room and she's drinking whiskey, honey. She ain't drinking no wine. I know the phone is just going. I guess it's shutting everything down or whatever she's doing to the system. And he calls her and tell her something like, what you doing? You're not gonna be able to do this. And she like, one thing you forgot. You can't take command. I was like, come on, throw back to the line. That was cute or whatever. And I was here for Olivia being full evil. I was here for that shit. So Jake is trying to assure Millie that he can handle Olivia. He can take care of this problem. And then Cyrus comes into the room and pisses Millie off even more because he makes an assumption that Jake has leveraged his way into the job instead of Millie making the decision to give him the job. And Millie's like, I'm tired of everybody calling me a victim and all this woo speech, Rowan has the baby in his hands and Quinn comes into the room and she starts telling him that he got soft and he don't want to take Olivia down. I'm like, girl, why are you saying this to Rowan? Papa Pope will kill your damn baby girl. He's still a killer. Like, y'all be forgetting that Papa Pope killed fit son. Let's not act like he don't kill children. So anywho, he holding the baby and he said, girl, if I took this baby, you know her neck so soft, and you know I could just take my hand and just smash that baby. I said, my God, he holding the baby. Quinn about to have a heart attack. And so just like you don't want nobody to hurt your baby, you see everything in you, baby. I ain't even did nothing. Everything in you just rising up. Ooh, that scared me. Ooh, that was a good speech. You know, I usually ain't here for the Papa Pope mess, but you know, I like this old school, this slowed down version of Papa Pope. He all right with me. So anywho, he's like, I can crush your baby neck. I know you're scared right now. That's how I feel about my baby. You can't make me take down my baby. I won't allow it. I won't allow you to kill my baby. He was like, I won't allow it. It's not gonna happen. At this point, Quinn is scared. She take her baby and she get the hell up out of there, okay? Now, Quinn be talking that big stuff, but Quinn is really mushy and gushy on the inside, to be honest with y'all. That's why she gets so angry, because she's so mushy and gushy on the inside. So back at QPA, Huck, Abby, and Charlie are trying to figure out what's going on with this case, and they figured out that the deposit came from Russia, but I can't figure out how it came from Russia because it just keep taking them in a circle. Abby comes into the room and says she found some information and some secrets, child. Come to find out, Robert been having secret meetings at the hotel. Robert say, hey, listen, I'm not no spy. I just been having an affair, and I don't really want to talk about who the affair is with. Come to find out, Huck finds out the affair is with, guess who? Vanessa Ballard. So now Olivia has leaked all of this out to the news. They're saying he's a Russian spy. He could be brought up on charges, and you know, Vanessa's, you know, is calling into question. All that's all over the news. Of course, this has Olivia Pope written all over it. They call Olivia Pope, and this time Olivia Pope is reciting his resignation speech to him on the phone. I was like, bitch, you better petty level is on 10,000. I was here for it. I was like, girl, you better get Jake back. Everything you do gonna crumble till you do right by me. That's what she said. Everything he do gonna crumble till he do right by Olivia. All right? And I don't care. I'm team Olivia on this one. Get him, girl. Get him. Jake, David, and Millie are together, and they discussing how they gonna deal with this whole situation, how they gonna handle all of this, all of this stuff. And so Millie said she just want a regular day. She just want to have a damn mammogram. They not gonna mess up her day. If they know Olivia's behind it, they need to investigate it and close the case, prove it, and be done with it. Get out her office. She out of it. At the same time, Olivia is visiting Cyrus in the White House, telling Cyrus, you know, you are gonna be my snake in the White House. You know, everybody thinks there's nobody on your team, because Cyrus is really not ready to forgive her for what she did either, which I don't understand. Maybe I'm confused, I'm watching a different show, but we're not gonna act like everybody on this show ain't did nothing worse. I'm still trying to figure out why Quinn is so mad, bitch. You act like you died. You was alive, girl, and act like you ain't cut up buku, kill people, cut up people, do all type of stuff for Olivia. You wasn't worried about the people, but because it was QPA and she killed your client, the girl you got a little attached to, now you ready to just take down Olivia? I just don't understand. Like, Olivia, you know how she do business, so it's just like she was doing what she had to do. Yes, you could have ended up dead, but you ain't dead. You alive, girl. I don't know. So what is the justice that she talking about she deserved? What is the justice? Somebody tell me what it is in the comments. What's the justice? Because if she deserves justice, don't everybody else deserve justice too? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I feel like everybody deserves justice, not just Olivia. You know, maybe Fitz for killing Judge Cancer, and Millie for killing them 12 people on the bus, and Huck for actually killing the 12 people, and Millie getting the 12 people killed. Those was innocent people too. I'm confused. I have serious confusion. So we're back at QPA, and Jake, Vanessa, and Robert are trying to figure out Olivia's connection to what's going on, you know, just like Millie told them to do, and Huck can't figure it out. He can't figure out how Olivia's connected to this whole crime. So nobody has, you know, no solutions to this problem now that Jake has been discredited and he gonna have to resign from being chief of staff. So Cyrus comes up with a plan. He goes to Millie with a plan. They close the door. We don't hear what the plan is. The next thing we see is Vanessa on the news. Vanessa is saying that she was a part of a CIA sting, and Robert is a Russian spy. So they threw Robert under the bus basically and said that Vanessa was working for the FBI or whatever, working from the CIA, excuse me. Robert is at OPA, and he really don't have no options at this point. He have to get an attorney because they're probably going to charge him with treason and throw him in jail for the rest of his life, or he might even get the chair, who knows. There's really nothing they can do for him, so they just give him a list of attorneys. I kind of thought that was a sad plot point, that, you know, he seemed like a really nice regular guy, and he gonna get thrown under the bus. Maybe that'll come back into play later on in the season, who knows. So Cyrus goes to Olivia and he has a memo basically stating for Vanessa and them to go along with the story of the FBI, who somebody to go along with the story that Vanessa was gonna give. So this is like obstruction of justice. It's like several different things that Millie did that would have got her impeached, and this is hard evidence. And so we figure out that Cyrus is really masterminding this shit. If you think about it, Cyrus is the ultimate mastermind of this whole show. He basically wants to be the president, which he has always wanted to be the president. If he can get her impeached, this is the way to do it. He was like, you want to win? This is how you win. This is the difference between having all the power and having none of the power. So he said, I'm giving it to you because I know you can put it out there the right way. You know, you got credibility. This is your thing, you know, because she was like, it's an easy leak. You can just leak this yourself. And he was like, no, you know, you can put it out. It's going to have this. It's going to have that. He gives the folder to her and then he leaves. In the meantime, Quinn goes to Rowan and tells him that if he just lets her leave with Charlie and the baby and let them go off somewhere and live their life, that she will not pursue Olivia. She will leave him alone. And he decides to let her go. Olivia shows up at the mammogram for Millie and tells Millie about she tells Millie about the memo and tells her bitch it's over. Just, you know, cancel Christmas, cancel Thanksgiving, bitch. It's over for you. Like, figure out what you're gonna say. I know you thought you was probably gonna win, but you can never win because, bitch, I'm me. You know what I'm saying? You're going to lose. And Millie was like, damn, looked at her like, damn, bitch, you gonna do this, bitch? Damn. Like, really? This how you gonna do it? And Olivia was like, yeah, bitch, this how I'm gonna do it. Get your life together. Bye-bye. And she walks out of the room. At QPA, Abby, Huck, and Charlie decide that maybe they should start shutting down the business since Quinn is there no more. And Charlie doesn't want this to happen. He tells them to just wait. He'll be right back. Charlie goes to Rowan's house to get Quinn and the baby, and Rowan comes out and meets him with a gun to the head and like, what's going on? She has supposedly left with you about an hour ago. And then we see Quinn is at Olivia's house. So Olivia turns around, Quinn is there, the baby is there. She says, I just wanted to see you to see your goddaughter. She's pointing a gun at Olivia's head and says that you're gonna sign this confession and you're gonna turn this in and you're gonna go to jail. I'm gonna shoot you right the fuck now. You're gonna do it, girl. I'm gonna shoot you. This whole time I'm like, Quinn, you ain't gonna shoot her. Olivia's like, girl, listen, I'm an important person. Like, I know you feel like you came here to do something, but there's a trained sniper at the window right now and he will shoot you. He gonna get tired of you holding his gun on me. He gonna shoot you, girl. So I need for you to just back, put the gun down and go about your business. And Quinn was like, no, you're lying, you're bluffing, you're da-da-da. And you know, she was like, bitch, I'm not lying, okay? And then she pushes her and because it was a sniper and he was at the window and he did shoot. And so they push in some kind of way. Olivia got hit in the shoulder. She tells Quinn, get the baby, get out of here, get out of here. And that's why I knew Quinn wasn't gonna shoot her, because as soon as Olivia got shot, Quinn was like, Olivia. I'm like, girl, bye. So you was bluffing the whole time you wasn't gonna shoot her. No ways, you ain't that mad. Let it go, sis, so we can all move on and have a happy end of the season. I'm trying to get y'all together for the group hug. Work with me, people. Jay comes to the White House and Millie tells him that it's over with. She tells him about a memo that Olivia told her about and says it's over with, it's done. I'm just gonna go ahead and admit it. We're not gonna take the fall. Jake is like, we can fight this. You know, we can fight what's in that memo. She can't necessarily prove it. And she's like, listen, it's done. I'm tired of fighting. I'm just gonna end it, go about your business, forget it. At this same time, Olivia is going to Papa Pope's house and Papa Pope helped her take that bullet out of her arm. And he's just basically telling her that she wasn't ready to be command. And you know, he starts talking about how dinosaurs, they protect their young, and he's been thinking about that a lot lately. I feel like this last season he's been reflecting and thinking about how he really didn't protect his daughter like he should have protected her. Maybe giving her the best education and sending her to the best schools and doing all this stuff for her didn't help her as much as maybe he thought it would. And maybe he should have been a more caring, compassionate parent and she would have been different, or he would have been able to bring her back and not have her go this far out. I don't know, but I like Papa Pope's character this season. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I like the fact that he's struggling, like really struggling, actually struggling. You know what I'm saying? With all the things he's done and the consequences of his actions and the way that his child has turned out because of the things that he's done and you know how he raised her or whatever. So that was pretty interesting part. And they had a genuine moment right there. Like, I don't think they've ever had a genuine moment with each other in all these years. Like, They had an actual genuine moment. Like, I felt that shit in my heart. You understand what I'm saying? I felt it in my heart. Olivia goes, she wakes up the next morning. She has the memo for the press conference. She goes out there to give the press conference. And right when you think that she's going to spill all the tea, she decides to resign. Which I pretty much figured was going to happen, especially when they gave us the happy music. So I was happy about that. Now we can start the Olivia redemption tour. And I'm all here for it. At the same time, Charlie shows back up to QPA. And he has Quinn and the baby. So everybody happy and rejoices. The baby's here. The baby's alive. Quinn is alive. And Olivia is no longer under the grips of the White House. I'm so excited about where the show is gonna go. If I saw How to Get Away with Murder and how they linked us for the crossover, baby, I can't live. I'm so excited. I don't know what to say. I'm so excited about it. So, all in all, Scandal was a pretty good episode tonight. Like, I give it a good, like, once they finally picked the direction, we've been waiting for this for a long time. So I'm all excited about it. I'm really excited about how they're gonna take the rest of the season now. I'm looking forward to it. So let me know what your thoughts are about this episode. I want to hear everything you thought, the good, the bad, the ugly, okay? So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. All my information is down below in the description box. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll holler at you next week. Peace.